Welcome to Starry Paws Bedtime, where calming stories guide families gently into restful nights. Here, you'll join endearing characters on soft adventures through plush landscapes, learning small lessons about kindness, friendship, and dreams. As you listen, let gentle sounds and slow breathing carry you towards sleep. If these stories help you or your loved ones wind down, please like and subscribe to support more peaceful bedtime journeys. Tonight's story is called The Dandelion Wish Post. Well, follow TD, a gentle Pomeranian, and Pochi, a caring American Shorthair, as they become nighttime postal carriers. They stroll violet meadows, collecting bedtime wishes on drifting dandelion seeds, learning the beauty of listening and sending each wish onward. Settle in, slow your breathing, and prepare for a soothing adventure at the edge of dusk. Chapter 1. The Violet Meadow at Dusk. The sun melts low beyond soft violet hills, painting the meadows with hues of deep blue and purple. Quiet wind chimes echo as a peaceful breeze moves through the grass. TD, the small fluffy Pomeranian, and Pochi, stripe-marked and graceful, sit together, feeling the day's last warmth. The world hushes, ready for the gentle work their night will bring. With twilight deepening, TD opens their tiny satchel soft, stitched from felt and checks that everything is ready for the journey. Pochi polishes the glass of their lantern until it glimmers, then lights it with a gentle puff. The warm glow spreads over their paws, casting a cozy circle as they listen to wind chimes, breathing in the stillness. The violet meadow whispers, promising calm and wonder ahead. Each night, as the sun slips away and stars slowly peek out, TD and Pochi walk the meadows together. Collecting wishes is their favorite task, a bedtime tradition in their quiet world. Dandelion seeds, soft and glimmering, float lazily on soft breezes, each carrying a whispered hope or dream. Tonight, they feel extra gentle, ready to listen closely so not a single precious wish is missed. Before they leave, TD and Pochi pause by the door, feeling the hush of approaching night. TD softly nudges the latch closed, while Pochi arranges the last of their dandelion pouches. The wind chime melody above the door welcomes the adventure. Breathing in, they steady themselves, each slow exhale carrying away the day's worries. Outside, long shadows and purple glow invite them onward into the heart of the meadow. With each paw step, the soft earth gives a gentle bounce beneath their feet, like walking on the edge of a sleepy dream. The lantern's light glistens against plush violet grass, sparkling each blade with warmth. Night creatures stir unseen, while a distant owl sings its careful song. TD hums quietly to match the chimes, and Pochi's tail flicks in rhythm, both feeling the comfort of routine and closeness. The violet dusk feels endless, stretching above them like a velvet blanket. Handling their tools with care, TD checks the pouches one more time. They're lined with soft cloth, perfect for holding dandelion seeds safely. Pochi nuzzles the first puffy dandelion of the evening, sensing a faint wish tucked inside. They know that every seed is a secret, a hope to be cherished and protected on its journey. Together, TD and Pochi listen for the gentle rustle that means a wish is being born. The soothing wind chimes blend with their own calm breathing. The plush meadows are alive with little glimmersome from stardust, some from distant fireflies, but most from wishes waiting for caring paws. Each slow breath brings a feeling of peace as the friends move quietly through swaying, glowing grass. Pochi lifts the first dandelion seed with utmost care, holding it between gentle paws. TD leans close, listening carefully, their ears twitching as a child's sleepy voice drifts from the seed, wishing for courage to face a new day. With a nod, they tuck the delicate seed into their cloth-lined pouch, making sure it's safe. Their journey has begun, guided by glowing lantern light and soft whispered dreams. Lantern light glimmers against dew as the pair wander deeper into the meadow. Soft violet petals tickle their ankles. With each collected seed, they stop a moment, listen, and breathe together, attuning themselves to the gentle wishes all around. TD closes their eyes, paws outstretched, as if hugging each hope. Pochi nods quietly, letting wind chimes and their heartbeat blend into a silent lullaby for the seeds. They follow a winding trail, glowing slightly where dandelion seeds drift, leaving traces of silver in the purple dusk. Here and there, fireflies join the journey, dancing with the lantern's light. TD and Pochi pause at a ring of soft clover. It's a favourite wishing spot where sleepy wishes gather. They lie on their bellies for a moment, slowing down, watching wishes drift gently overhead like floating stars. Pochi carefully brushes dew from another waiting dandelion, the coolness refreshing their paws. A wish stir shape for a gentle dream, carried by a distant sigh. TD smiles, softly humming the wind chime melody again. Each collected seed is placed with care, pouches slowly filling with hope. The meadow, in violet hues, feels magical and quiet, every sound hushed except for breathing and distant chimes carried on the wind. As they collect, both friends move slowly, savouring each peaceful moment. Breathing in the scent of sweet grass, they take time to notice the little things: a fluttering moth, a sleepy cricket's song, the gentle sway of meadow flowers in the night air. Their paws never hurry, and their hearts are lightened by the hope carried on dandelion seeds. Their journey feels important, yet completely wrapped in warmth and gentleness. TD looks at Pochi, eyes shining in the lantern light, and asks quietly if Pochi can hear each tiny wish. Pochi nods, explaining how, by listening to the wind and the gentle chime notes, every wish speaks in its own way, even if just as a feeling. The friends listen together in silence for a bit, letting the sounds of dusk swirl around them until the next wish floats close. The sky continues to deepen, golds and pinks fading into endless blue. Stars twinkle softly above, like distant seeds themselves. TD and Pochi's routine is steady lifting, listening, and gently storing wishes. Sometimes the wishes make them smile, sometimes their eyes feel misty with the hope they carry. Either way, neighbouring fireflies and glowing dandelions guide their careful path through the plush purple landscape. A gentle breeze sweeps through, ringing the wind chimes in the distance and sending fresh dandelion seeds tumbling. TD points softly, alert to a trail of glowing wishes drifting their way. Pochi takes a slow breath, feeling the air cool and comforting. Together they approach, paws brushing the softest grass, ears open for any tiny dream that might call out a wish for kindness, friendship, or a comforting dream tonight. With each new wish collected, Pochi and TD say a quiet thank you sometimes, a nearly silent purr, or a low hum. Their satchel grows warmer and fuller with hope. The weight feels gentle, never heavy. Lantern in one paw, pouch in another, they move along winding, glowing trails. Behind them, the meadows seem to sigh contentedly, knowing each dandelion wish is being held with care and respect. The violet meadow is quiet, except for the sounds of chimes and their own breathing. In the distance, the outline of the dream postmaster's postbox glimmers, inviting them ever forward. Stars reflect in Pochi's eyes. TD softly pats a filled pouch, as if reassuring the wishes inside. Each step they take feels slower and softer, the world now wrapped in night's comfort, their lantern weaving warmth with every stride. Sometimes they pause to watch a sleepy beetle crawl beneath a blade of grass, or listen to a frog's gentle croak from a far-off pond. Every small sound becomes part of their story tonight, gently adding to the peace they feel inside. The lantern's glow grows stronger, casting soft golden spots in the purple dusk, while dandelion wishes drift on, waiting to be found by steady paws and warm hearts. TD gently shakes their satchel, listening to the faint rustle of gathered dandelions. Quietly, they ask Pochi if they're almost done for the night. Pochi considers, then nods. There are only a few more wishes still floating among the flowers. The friends share a smile, feeling how full their pouch has grown since the sunset. Their hearts are light, preparing for their last gentle sweep across the violet meadow. The final dandelion seed glimmers brighter than the rest. Pochi cradles it gently, and TD listens closely. This wish is softer hope for a peaceful tomorrow. Together, they close their eyes, breathing deeply, feeling their work is almost done for the night. The door to dreams feels open as the lantern burns quietly and their satchel grows heavy with the weight of kindness and hope. Stepping carefully back toward the postbox, TD and Pochi hear the wind chimes singing more sweetly than ever now. Night surrounds them, but fear never finds them. Here it's all warmth, familiar sounds, and peaceful plush grass. The journey has left them tired but happy. Every dandelion seed holds a dream, and every wish, they know, will soon start its own adventure guided by their care tonight. As stars gather overhead and meadows quiet for the night, TD and Pochi stand together, satchel and lantern, heart and hope, listening to the wind chimes one last time. The violet meadow fades softly behind them, lit by tiny traces of dreams. The friends breathe in and out, slow and easy, ready to give the dream postmaster their collection of wishes. Their night's gentle mission is complete, wrapped in warmth and kindness. Chapter 2. Gathering the First Wishes. Twilight settles softly over the meadows, bathing the world in a gentle violet glow. TD, the fluffy Pomeranian, pricks up his ears as the first silvery dandelion puffs appear, their seeds sparkling on the breeze. Pochi, the wise American shorthair, stands quietly beside him. Both friends sense the magic in the air, knowing tonight they begin their gentle task, the collection of children's whispered dreams. On velvet paws and steady light steps, TD and Pochi approach the tallest dandelion. Its round white crown sways, cradling the wishes of children settling in for the night. A soft wind hums through the meadow, gently stirring the seeds. The two friends pause, sharing a calming breath, attuned to the hush and harmony. It's in these quiet moments that the first faint wishes can be heard. TD presses his nose close to the dandelion tuft. The tiny seeds shimmer and tremble, each carrying a dream whispered into them earlier that evening. Pochi closes her eyes, listening with her heart as much as her ears. The air is peaceful, filled with anticipation. The secrets of the children's hearts are about to take flight on these silken puffs, if only they listen closely enough. As the breeze stirs, a gentle chorus of wishes peeks through, a hope for a brave adventure, a longing for peaceful sleep, the joy of playing with a friend. TD's tail wags quietly, careful not to disturb the delicate dandelion. Together, he and Pochi let the wind wrap them in the lull of these soft voices, honoring each wish as they wait for the perfect moment to begin collecting. With the softest touch, TD and Pochi begin their work. TD breathes slowly, watching a puff rise and drift towards him. Pochi tenderly gathers it, cupping her paw beneath the seed to prevent it from blowing away too soon. Together, they place the first dandelion dream into their tiny satchel, treating every seed as a treasure. Their hearts feel light and warm, knowing how important each bedtime wish is. In the cool dusk, only the sound of wind chimes and the faint rustle of grass fill the meadows. TD's warm brown eyes sparkle as he glimpses another cluster of dandelion wishes. With gentle patience, he waits for just the right moment. Pochi sits still beside him, her striped fur glowing in lantern light. She places a calm paw on TD's shoulder, reminding both to breathe slow and listen deeply to the next wave of dreams. Another breeze coaxes more seeds loose, and each one carries a quiet story. Little one dreaming of clouds, another wishing for a peaceful hug. Pochi tilts her head, drawing in the gentle hum of hope that floats through the air. With soft rhythmic motions, the two friends collect the seeds one by one, their satchels slowly filling. It is a dance of patience and care, a soothing lullaby in the nighttime meadow. TD pauses, taking in a breath as Pochi listens for the next faint whisper. The meadow glimmers with sleepy golden light as another wish flutters down. They gently catch and add it to their growing collection. Around them, the air hums each wish, a part of the peaceful chorus. For every seed gathered, they share a look of quiet joy, knowing these wishes will soon reach the realm of dreams. Crickets begin their slow serenade as dandelion tufts swirl around the two friends. TD imagines the wishes inside. Each seed smiles, laughter, sweet comforting hugs. With Pochi's steady guidance, their satchel grows heavier, but their hearts grow lighter. Each dandelion wish collected is a promise, a hope that tonight every child's dream will make its journey skyward safely, wrapped in the care of TD and Pochi. Above them, the stars begin to peek through the dusk, casting gentle glimmers that guide TD and Pochi's way. They move slowly, always attuned to the next gentle voice. The night wind carries news of a new wish, perhaps a story to come true, or a comforter for a restless sleeper. Pochi nods, her soft ears twitching as she listens, and then she signals TD their satchel ready for another special seed of hope. TD sniffs the air, his little nose twitching as a faint giggle drifts with the breeze. Pochi purrs softly, calming the meadows. Each dandelion puff they find shimmers with the secrets of the night. With careful paws, the two gather these soft messengers, easing them into the satchel. The world is still, yet alive with invisible dreams, all carried gently by dandelion wings and loyal companions' hearts. Wind chimes sound in the distance as another wave of wishes sweeps through the grass. TD and Pochi give each seed time to reveal its longing a wish for a story, lullabies, rain tap dancing on windows. They work in gentle harmony, letting the rhythm of their breathing guide them. With every seed tucked away, the meadow feels brighter, the night growing friendlier under their watchful, soothing presence. A particularly fluffy dandelion stands tall, haloed by the glow of a lantern. TD approaches with reverence, watching as a trio of wishes spiral toward him. Pochi reaches out with a graceful paw, steadying each one as it settles. Together, they feel a sense of wonder, their calm teamwork turning the act of gathering into a graceful, shared ritual that honors each child's hope with the utmost tenderness. They find pause in their collection, listening to the hush of the grass and the distant, comforting sounds of night creatures. The air is full of potential, each dandelion puff a message waiting to be sent. TD and Pochi exchange a peaceful glance, inhaling slowly, exhaling even slower, letting the calm settle into their bones. Their woven satchel gleams softly, the first batch of wishes, safe within its folds, resting quietly until delivery. Lantern light weaves shadows across the meadow as TD leans into the quiet, catching a particularly delicate seed. Pochi's eyes close as she listens, an echo of giggles, the gentle hum of hope. They cradle the new wish, cupping it so it won't escape. TD whispers a promise that every dream will be guarded with gentle care. The journey has only begun, and the night is a lullaby of wishes waiting to be answered. A faint breeze brings in new wishes. TD and Pochi's steady routine calms the whole meadow. They move with grace, pausing for deep, gentle breaths with every seed gathered. Crickets chirp, the stars blink, and lanterns flutter with warmth. Each dandelion puff is handled as delicately as if it were made of glass. The soft satchel now carries the gentle weight of many hopes, each promise shining in the night. They pass a patch of soft moss where dandelions crowd close together. Here, the whispers are gentle and clear, a child wishing for morning sunshine, another for a friend's good dreams. TD and Pochi pause, feeling the importance of their role. Slowly, tenderly, they harvest these special seeds, their paws and whiskers lit by lantern glow, their hearts warmed by the kindness folded within each dreamy puff. The night air is cool and tranquil, perfect for collecting secret wishes. As each dandelion seed is gathered, the meadow glows just a bit more, lit with invisible magic. Pochi's ears twitch, he hears another distant wish. TD nods, letting his tail brush softly against the waving grass as they move together to gather it. Behind them, their satchel rests safely, cradling every single one of tonight's treasured dream seeds. A hush falls as they discover a patch where the dandelions have grown thick. TD listens, his head tilted as whispers float up, wishes for laughter, for calm, for safe journeys in dreams. Pochi helps him, each of them savouring these quiet moments. With careful paws, they scoop the seeds and nestle them into their satchel. The meadow feels almost enchanted, the quiet only broken by the gentle ring of chimes. Between the wide leaves, A silvery seed hovers in the air. TD and Pochi approach with patience, breathing in the calming scent of evening. Pochi swats the seed gently, catching it in the curve of her paw. TD nods in approval, and together they tuck it into the satchel. Every soft whisper and gentle wish feels treasured, and as the satchel grows heavier, the world outside grows quieter, more peaceful. Their path winds between tufts glowing softly in lantern light. Sometimes they pause, sharing a few slow breaths to help the wishes drift gently down. The satchel hums quietly with hope, cradling laughter, joy, and softness for every sleeping child. TD and Pochi's calm teamwork fills the night, and slowly, surely, their journey wraps the meadow in a blanket of gentle reassurance and loving dreams. Soon, their satchel is filled with seeds, each one a message, a giggle, or a sigh, safely collected as the world prepares for sleep. TD and Pochi glance over the quiet meadow, sensing that their gentle work tonight is nearly done. The air seems to sparkle a little brighter, dandelion puffs like little lanterns lighting their way back. Their walk is slow, peaceful, guided by the hush and hope of the night air. Before returning, they pause in the center of the field. Lanterns by their side, they bow their heads, sharing one last deep breath with the meadow. The wishes carried on each seed seem to thank them, their gentle glow a reminder of the importance of care and patience. With their satchel now snug and full, TD and Pochi feel contentment settle in, their work a gentle promise for the dream postmaster to deliver tonight. With their satchel now heavy with dreams, TD and Pochi prepare to leave the peaceful field behind. The meadow is hushed, wishes ready to journey onward. Lantern light dances as they begin their walk home, seeds resting safely inside. They are proud and hopeful, eager for the dream postmaster to take over. The soft wind stirs a lullaby of thanks and the story of the dandelion wishes continues, nestled in the calm embrace of twilight. Chapter 3. The Whispering Wind. A hush settles over the plush meadow as twilight deepens. The air is gentle and cool, filled with the magical sound of soft wind chimes. TD, the brown sable Pomeranian, stands beside Pochi, the grey American shorthair cat. Their paws are rooted in the cozy grass, and all around them, dandelion seeds begin to shimmer and dance in the breeze. TD closes his eyes, letting his breath slow and deepen. Every inhalation fills him with the gentle music of the evening wind, carrying the calming melody of distant chimes. Beside him, Pochi leans in and whispers, "Listen with your heart, not just your ears." The wind carries more than sound, it carries the wishes tucked inside each floating seed. The friends sit quietly, feeling the rhythm of the air. Pochi listens with gentle focus, guiding TD to notice the little sounds, the soft rustle of dandelion stems, the delicate tinkling as the breeze passes the chimes. Each tone is different, as if the meadow itself is trying to sing the hopes and dreams woven into the seeds. A particularly fluffy seed floats by, catching the last golden rays of dusk. TD opens his eyes softly, watching its slow, spiraling dance. Pochi smiles, inviting him to lean closer. "Can you hear the wish inside?" she asks quietly. TD pricks his ears and is surprised to catch a whisper, like a giggle riding the wind. The wind grows just a bit stronger, wrapping both friends in a tender, swaying hug. Lanterns nearby sway as well, casting comforting pools of light across the felted grass. As the melody deepens, Pochi purrs. Every seed has a story, and if we listen gently, we can send wishes with care to the dream postmaster tonight. TD takes another slow, deep breath, letting his ears and paws tune into the sounds. The wind chimes tinkle in sweet patterns, mingling with soft petal touches as they drift. Pochi guides his focus, pointing out each gentle shift, a rustle here, a chime, there, until it feels as though the whole meadow has become a lullaby for their journey. Together, they begin to walk, paws quietly brushing against mossy tufts. With every step, the wind's whispers surround them, carrying wishes on silvery dandelion threads. TD closes his eyes now and then, taking in each gentle sound. The soft lull of the wind and chiming bells weave through his fur, bringing a calm he hadn't felt before. Pochi reaches up with a gentle paw, plucking a dandelion seed that quivers in the air. "Listen," she purrs, pressing it softly between them. "Close your eyes and feel." TD does as told. A peaceful shivering slips through his pores as the wind tells him a tiny hopea wish for sweet dreams nestled in the feathery seed. As they move from flower to flower, the wind chimes follow, sometimes near, sometimes far. The meadow's song changes with each step, like gentle verses to a bedtime melody. Pochi and TD gather more seeds, listening to each, careful and present. Every wish feels precious, wrapped in the soft sighs of dusk and wind. The air grows softer, still the dusk, dipping into a deeper violet. The lantern's glow reflects in Pochi's calm, silver eyes. She hums a gentle tune, blending it with the natural chimes. For TD, each note and every sigh seems to paint wishes in the sky, their journey guided by melody and the promise hidden within every floating seed. They pause beneath the tall, nodding dandelion. TD sits, closing his eyes once again. He listens with deep care, feeling the plush earth beneath and the wind's song around. Pochi rests her head against his shoulder, offering warmth. The wish here is for laughter. The wind says a soft giggle hiding within the chime's musical swing. A hush falls as the wind circles around them, gently tugging at their fur. Pochi looks at TD, her gaze serene. "It's the quiet that speaks," she whispers. "Sometimes wishes are gentle secrets, only heard by those who wait and truly listen." The golden lamplight flickers, casting shadows that dance to the wind's soft lullaby. With each collected seed, the meadow's melody deepens. Whispers of hope, love and dreams weave through the air. TD and Pochi take turns listening, always pausing for a breath, a quiet moment to hear what's hidden. It's a dance of patience, movements soft as velvet, music made for gentle hearts ready to drift into restful sleep. The wind stirs again, scattering a handful of glowing seeds across their path. TD grins, a sparkle in his sleepy brown eyes. He hears a wish for kindness, fluttering with a silvery note in the breeze. Pochi purrs her approval, pressing her warm side gently against him. Every collected wish now feels part of their own bedtime story. They tiptoe together, careful not to disturb the hush that blankets the meadow. TD and Pochi become silent collectors, cherishing each dandelion puff and every tiny whispered hope. The lanterns sway, wind chimes sing, and the violet dusk wraps them close. Each breath, each step, is a note in the song that guides their soft, dreamy journey. Soon, their basket is nearly full. The chimes ring a little brighter, shimmering above as the wind gathers strength for one last gentle chorus. TD releases a deep, content sigh. Pochi tightens her tail around him lovingly. They listen, hearts filled with every wish, grateful for the quiet wisdom the wind has shared on their paws, filled, plush path. They pause again, just before the meadow's edge. Night is settling in, and every sound feels soothing and soft. TD listens for the final time this evening. The wind carries a wish for a peaceful tomorrow. Pochi's purr rumbles like distant thunder, grounding them both in this moment of serene hope and music. The dandelion seeds now glow with the wishes of those who dreamed before. Pochi gently plucks the last one, holding it up to the quiet breeze. As the wind sighs past, both friends close their eyes, feeling the softness and warmth, cherishing each wish carried aloft to the sleepy stars above the plush meadow. In the lulling stillness, TD and Pochi rest beneath a glowing lantern. The whispers of the wind soften into a gentle hum, and their basket of dreams feels safe and weightless. Pochi runs a slow paw along TD's back, soothing any restless thoughts. The meadow holds them in a cuddle of plush, dusk tones, inviting calm and sleepy quiet. The wind's song is nearly over now, slow and gentle, carrying each seed away to the dream postmaster. Pochi and TD curl up, breath matching the rhythm of the final chimes. They know the seeds will carry wishes where they're needed most. In that soft, plush world, warmth and melody dance all around as night gently falls onto their dreamy meadow. As lantern light fades, the friends take time for one last deep, shared breath. Pochi's hum and TD's soft sigh echo the wind's lull. The chimes tinkle a farewell, wrapping sleepy hearts in comfort. Each step away from the meadow is soft, unhurried, heavy with peace. The wind's whisper follows them, carrying a promise of restful dreams. The plush grass bends softly under paw and paw, each friend carrying the memory of the whispers and chimes. Pochi and TD feel their hearts growing lighter. Each wish now floats with them, threading through the purple dusk as the meadow becomes a memory stitched with gentle song and friendly warmth, guiding their return journey under star-dusted skies. The wind quiets, holding its breath as the two friends reach their cozy resting spot. Pochi curls up, tail tucked under her chin, and TD nestles close, letting his breathing steady. The hush is complete, broken only by the gentle echo of chimes. Seeds drift gently, far above, delivering wishes toward dreamy lands beyond the soft, plush night. As the last chimes fade, Pochi and TD give a grateful sigh. Their basket empty, but their hearts full, they close their eyes together, wrapped in the memory of the whispering wind and collected wishes. The plush world darkens into peaceful sleep, a gentle promise carried on every breath, and the warm hope that all bedtime wishes will deliver gentle dreams tonight. Chapter 4. Lanterns along the path. As twilight settles gently over the meadow, TD, the tiny Pomeranian, and Pochi, the silver-striped cat, find themselves standing at the edge of the path once more. The sky glows a deep violet, the air soft with the buzz of crickets and the promise of dreams. Tonight, their mission feels special, collecting wishes from dandelion seeds with a new sense of magic all around. TD carries a basket woven from soft grass, while Pochi balances a small bundle of lanterns in their careful paws. Each lantern holds a flickering, warm glow, painting little circles of light along the winding path. The friends gently place lanterns one by one, giggling as moths swirl and flutter in the golden beams. Every lantern feels like a tiny sun, promising safety and soft courage to anyone wandering tonight. With every lantern they set down, the darkness becomes less mysterious and more inviting. TD feels braver, his little tail wagging as he looks ahead, the shadows no longer quite so deep. Pochi, ever observant, notices gentle whispers carried on the wind, tiny wishes that might otherwise be missed. The lanterns guide not just their paws, but their hearts, helping them listen to the nighttime meadow. A soft breeze stirs the grass, causing the planted lanterns to flicker like stars scattered across Earth. TD stops for a moment, breathing in slowly through his nose, then out through his mouth, the way Pochi taught him. The friends watch golden dandelion seeds drifting lazily by, each one shimmering briefly as it floats through a patch of light. It feels as if the whole world is pausing to dream. Following the glowing path, TD and Pochi walk together, listening carefully to the soft voices of wishes riding on each delicate seed. Some wishes are easy to spot, bright and bold, sparkling as they float. Others are quieter, like the hush of paws on moss, hiding in shadow and need gentle lantern light to be found. Together, the pair collect each one, tucking them safely into their basket. Sometimes, TD feels a flutter of nervousness as the darkness grows thicker beneath the trees. But as he glances back at the warm lantern glow, courage finds him again. Pochi purrs reassuringly and softly hums, their melody matching the gentle chime of lanterns swaying in the wind. With every slow step, a new pool of light opens along the trail, feeling like a gentle, glowing hug. As Pochi places another lantern near a patch of wild violets, she notices a dandelion seed caught on a leaf, shining faintly. The lantern's light reveals a tiny, bashful wish tucked beneath it, a wish for a peaceful dream, perhaps from a tentative heart. Pochi gently frees it, and TD carefully adds it to their growing collection, both feeling honoured to be guardians of such tender hopes tonight. TD's paws tread softly, his steps now confident as lantern light surrounds him. The path, once shadowy and unclear, is now a mosaic of glowing pools and whispering grass. Pochi listens close, hearing softer wishy sounds that sound like gentle sighs or sleepy breaths. The lanterns help both friends move with care and kindness, making sure nothing is lost to darkness or forgotten in the nighttime hush. Moving further down the lantern-lit path, TD and Pochi share stories in hushed voices, letting their imaginations paint gentle pictures. They talk about the dream postmaster and wonder how each wish might bloom once it's delivered. The meadow air is filled with warmth and the soft tinkle of wind chimes, each step bringing them closer to more wishes waiting to be gathered and cherished in their gentle paws. The gentle lantern light invites nighttime creatures closer. A shy mouse peeks from behind a clover, blinking at the friendly glow. TD offers the mouse a soft, reassuring woof, while Pochi waves her striped tail in greeting. All around, the meadow feels safe and snug, as if the lanterns are tiny guardians, looking after every creature, wish, and dream under the velvet sky. The friends continue on, hearts full. Whenever a new lantern is set down, TD takes a slow, deep breath, feeling the glow calm his fluttering heart. Breathing in, he notices the sweet scent of fresh grass and cool earth. Breathing out, the night feels warmer. Pochi encourages him with a gentle purr, and together they create their own melody of comfort, weaving light and kindness with every lantern placed along the path. The lanterns become stepping stones of courage for TD, whose earlier worries now seem far away. Pochi, attuned to the faintest of sounds, notices a wish rustling in the bramble seishai request for friendship. She gently coaxes the seed out with her paw, and TD cradles it in the lantern glow. They smile, knowing that each rescued wish is another dream ready to be sent safely on its journey tonight. As the path bends along the meadow edge, the lanterns cast soft shadows, making the wildflowers look like dancing spirits. TD hears the brush of wings as a gentle owl glides overhead. Pochi pauses, listening. There are new, quieter wishes drifting in the hush. The lantern-lit path makes every moment feel magical, drawing out secret hopes and wrapping the friends in a gentle cocoon of shared wonder. The friends share a pause, sitting side by side in a pool of lantern light. TD rests his chin on his basket and gazes at the glowing path, grateful for Pochi's calming presence. Pochi quietly breathes in, letting the peaceful air fill her chest, then out, her breath soft like wind through grass. Here, the world feels still and safe, just right for hearing the dreams of the meadow and the hearts of friends. A gentle wind ripples across the grass, rustling the lantern flames. As the light dances, TD spots a grouping of dandelion seeds gathered near a dew-speckled mushroom. Each seed glimmers in the gentle glow, ready for wishes to cling softly to their travels. Pochi helps gather them, her careful paws steady, her movements slow and graceful, allowing every wish to feel noticed, loved, and protected along the lantern-lit path. Their lantern path grows longer, curving gracefully through the fields. With each new glow, the world feels alive and kind, the edges softened by golden light and gentle shadows. TD sometimes skips a little, his energy buoyed by the comfort of safety and friendship. Pochi's eyes glimmer, noticing more subtle wishes, tiny questions whispered to the stars, wishes for gentle dreams and morning laughter. As dusk deepens, the lanterns create shimmering trails for the dandelion seeds to follow. The seeds seem to float more confidently, each illuminated by gentle pools of warmth. TD feels his earlier worries slip away. There is nothing to fear tonight. Pochi wraps her tail around TD in a comforting hug. The pathway they create is not just for wishes, but for themselves, showing how kindness lights even the quietest roads. In the soft glow, TD and Pochi find a tiny wish hidden beneath a rock, its voice barely more than a whisper. TD kneels down, carefully gathering the seed, his paws steady in the golden light. Pochi smiles lovingly, knowing that the lanterns have turned the meadow into a place where every wish, no matter how small, has a chance to shine, to be noticed and cherished under the watchful eyes of night. They pause for a gentle breathing break, inhaling slowly as lanterns sway overhead. TD and Pochi listen to their own heartbeats and the soft chorus of crickets. The calm helps them notice another wisher, tiny hope fluttering on the smallest breeze. Together, they scoop it up, adding it to the ever-growing basket, both feeling thankful for this quiet, magical work beneath the lantern-lit sky. Farther along, a soft flash of fireflies joins the lantern light. The glowing bugs swirl around TD and Pochi, adding their magical touch to the night. Pochi taps the basket, letting a few fireflies land inside with the wishes, while TD giggles, feeling their brightness tickle his fur. Lanterns and fireflies together create a dance of moving light, as if the whole meadow is gently joining the gathering of dreams. The friends near a small stream where the lanterns reflect in silvery ripples. TD pauses to watch the water, breathing in slowly and letting his mind grow peaceful. Pochi, ever gentle, points out a wish floating on a leaf, gliding slowly in the shimmering water. They rescue it together, letting its hope join the others, bathed in lantern glow and soothing bedtime melodies carried softly by the wind. The warmth of the lantern path gives TD strength and Pochi wisdom, their teamwork shining in the quiet meadow. With every wish found and every lantern lit, the nighttime grows softer, and the air is filled with trust and possibility. As they pause to listen, they feel the peaceful hum of their own friendship, woven gently into the dreams they are gathering and the gentle, glowing world they help create. Close to the end of the path, the basket now heavy with dandelion wishes, TD and Pochi sit together for a moment of rest. Lanterns surround them in golden circles, and above, the first stars peek gently through the twilight. The two friends reflect quietly, remembering every hope they collected and how their lanterns helped every little wish feel safe enough to shine out into the night. With the final lantern in place, TD and Pochi look back over the glowing trail they've made. The meadow no longer feels mysterious, but instead tender and inviting. Together they rise, gently holding their basket full of cherished dreams. The lanterns flicker softly behind them, lighting the way for anyone who might travel here next, and for every hidden wish still waiting to be discovered in the gentle night. Chapter 5. The gentle postal carriers, TD, the Pomeranian, and Pochi the American Shorthair, began their new journey just as twilight settled in. With their satchel now full of softly glowing dandelion seeds, each seed carried a heartfelt wish collected from those hoping for a peaceful dream. The night air hummed gently as they prepared, every movement slow and thoughtful, eager to safeguard each delicate hope entrusted to their care. Together, TD and Pochi stepped onto the quiet meadow path. TD's paws trotted softly, barely leaving a mark in the thick felt grass, while Pochi padded beside him, ever alert and graceful. Their satchel glowed warmly, a nest of dandelion seeds softly illuminating their way. The world seemed to hold its breath as the gentle postal carriers moved on, feeling the responsibility of delivering each wish safe and sound. TD paused, his nose twitching at the soft scent of the dandelion glow. He listened, ears perked, to the rustle of the wind and distant sleepy sighs. Pochi, with her calm eyes, imagined the journey each seed would take, soaring on breezy gusts toward the dream postmaster. Each step was a gentle promise to listen, to protect, and to make sure no wish would be left behind in the night. Their teamwork shone quietly beneath the spreading violet dusk. When a breeze stirred, Pochi wrapped her tail protectively around the satchel, and TD guided them toward a waiting patch of open sky. They spoke little. Their understanding grew from nights spent together watching stars and listening to wishes. Every dandelion seed, big or small, was as important as the last each, a treasure needing careful delivery. As they reached a gentle hilltop, the view widened, and the world below seemed peaceful and vast. TD rested the satchel between them, and Pochi carefully opened its flap. Inside, the glowing seeds pulsed softly, as if sensing the adventure ahead. The night air drifted by, cool and calm, carrying hints of lavender and the magic of possibility. Together, they prepared for their first delivery. With Pochi's whiskers gently brushing the seeds, she listened to the wishes swirling within a hope for kindness, a dream of courage, a longing for love. Each seed shimmered with a secret, heard only by those who truly cared to listen. TD's heartbeat slowed, matching his deep, steady breaths. With a shared nod, they selected the first seed, knowing each delivery must be made with tenderness and care. TD gently lifted the glowing seed with his nose, its softness tickling, its warmth spreading through his fur. Pochi guided a hush of wind with her delicate paw, ensuring the breeze was just right. Together, they watched as the dandelion seed floated upwards, drifting high above the meadow, twirling lazily in the quiet violet dusk. Both felt the joy of teamwork and the beauty of letting a wish soar away. As the first wish floated out of sight, TD and Pochi shared a quiet moment, eyes closed, listening to the gentle wind chimes echoing faintly. In that silence, more than words could say, they found comfort and trust. Each chime seemed to say, "Well done. Each wish delivered will find its way to the Dream Postmaster tonight." The gentle postal carriers continued, heartened by the success of their first delivery. Another dandelion seed glowed softly in the satchel, this time with a wish for peaceful dreams. Pochi whispered a gentle encouragement, and TD wagged his tail, ensuring the wish felt safe and cherished. Raising the next seed into the breeze, they watched it catch the gentle currents, spiraling up and away. The glow left a sparkling trail, painting the dusk with hope. Every action, every breath, grew more calm and deliberate. With their slow and melodious teamwork, TD and Pochi rhythmically sent off several wishes each delivery, a gentle art, guided by trust and care. They imagined the children who had made the wishes, picturing sleepy faces smiling in their dreams. The seeds danced through the violet air, one after another, as the winds seemed to carry soft songs and promises. The night grew ever more peaceful around them. Together they paused, taking a few deep, calming breaths in unison. The warmth of the seeds, the softness of the meadow, and the gentle wind made every muscle relax. Pochi led TD in a little breathing game, in for 4, hold, out for 4. Each breath seemed to carry a new wish into the quiet night, teaching them that listening, even to the wind, was part of being a good postal carrier. Next, a particularly shy seed waited in the satchel, its glow faint and uncertain. TD nuzzled it gently, offering reassurance. Pochi purred softly, letting the sound wrap around the seed in a blanket of comfort. Together, they coaxed it into the breeze, watching as it gained confidence, its light growing brighter with each turn of the wind. They learned that some wishes only needed a little extra kindness to take flight. Sometimes a gust of wind threatened to scatter the satchel. TD quickly used his fluffy tail to shield the seeds, while Pochi steadied the bag with her careful paws. They moved as one, silent and certain, never letting a wish slip away unnoticed. As the stormy moment faded, the stars above twinkled in applause. Their teamwork kept every wish safe and sound, no matter how blustery the night. The gentle sound of wind chimes echoed softly, blending with their measured steps. TD and Pochi worked in comforting silence, letting the chimes mark each completed delivery. With every wish sent, their confidence grew. The glow from the satchel lit up their faces. TD's bright eyes sparkled, and Pochi's stripe caught the soft blue-violet light, a sign of their dedication and gentle spirit. They felt truly proud to be gentle postal carriers. Resting for a moment beneath a lantern tree, they admired the twinkling lights above and below. TD took a slow breath, the lantern's warm glow steadying his heart. Pochi licked her paw and gently brushed TD's ear, a silent bond of friendship and encouragement. These small pauses reminded them that caring for one another was as important as caring for each wish, and both felt their own hopes settle into place. A hushed breeze brought the scent of lavender once more, carrying a particularly heartfelt wisher-child longing for courage through the night. TD and Pochi approached this seed with the utmost gentleness. Pochi whispered gentle words, while TD's warmth gave comfort. They worked gradually, sending the courageous wish on its way. Both smiled, knowing that listening with patience brought the brightest results, both for seeds and for friends. From time to time, the glowing seeds rustled together, sharing their gentle dreams. TD and Pochi listened in, catching hints of laughter, stories, and soft wishes in the breeze. They learned to distinguish the lightest sounds, guiding each seed with a touch that was neither hurried nor clumsy. In their slow flow through the meadow, every note and scent held meaning, guiding their route as gentle postal carriers of dreams. The night deepened, and each delivery became softer, more reverent. TD carefully pressed his nose against the satchel to feel the hum of wishes within, while Pochi listened for lullabies hidden in the wind. Breathing deeply, they found their Posia slow dance from hilltop to hollow. Their care for every seed showed in the perfect arch each one traced into the night sky, their trust unspoken but strong. At the edge of a quiet glen, they met a breeze that swirled curiously. TD watched the winds spiral, waiting for the perfect moment. Pochi tilted her head, guiding the motion like a conductor. When the time was right, they released the next dandelion seed, watching it twirl upward. Their hearts beat quietly in time with the gentle wind chime song, a melody spun from trust and hope, always encouraging them onward. Now, with just a few seeds left, TD and Pochi felt the growing promise of rest. They moved more slowly with each delivery, savouring these last moments of caring teamwork. Pochi arched her back and stretched, while TD paused to close his eyes and listen. The world was hushed in anticipation, the violet dusk now deep and sleepy. Every breath felt special, every wish sent made the night kinder and sweeter. With one last dandelion seed glowing in the satchel, TD and Pochi stood side by side. They took a deep, calming breath together and looked up at the star-filled sky. The final wish was for happiness, shining with hope and trust. Both pressed their noses to the seed, whispering encouragement and gratitude. With gentle paws and a loving send-off, they watched the last wish begin its gentle journey toward the dream postmaster. Their delivery complete, TD and Pochi felt a gentle breeze swirl around them, soft, approving, and peaceful. The stars above blinked in quiet celebration as the seeds shimmered out of sight, carrying dreams and gentle wishes far away. TD gave Pochi a little nudge, and Pochi softly purred in return. Their night's work as gentle postal carriers was finished, and they let the satisfaction of helping others settle in their hearts. With their satchel empty but their spirits full, TD and Pochi made their way back across the moonlit meadow. The wind chimes whispered a sleepy goodbye, and the felt grass glowed softly beneath their paws. Together, they carried the memories of each wish safely delivered, knowing that careful listening and teamwork made it possible. Their journey as gentle postal carriers had brought comfort and hope to dreamers near and far. As dawn hinted at the edge of the sky, TD curled up beside Pochi in their favourite corner of the meadow. The warm lantern glow cast gentle patterns over them as they settled down, paws and whiskers tangled together in friendship. The air was perfectly still, filled with the peaceful hush of completed dreams. With the last wish delivered, the gentle postal carriers drifted softly to sleep, ready for tomorrow's adventures to begin anew. Chapter 6. Meeting the Dream Postmaster. At the gentle edge of the twilight meadow, TD, the Pomeranian, and Pochi the American Shorthair stepped quietly, dandelion wishes softly cradled in their paws. A sense of enchantment danced on the wind. They paused, feeling something shift as the hush grew deeper and the world seemed to listen with them, ready for what was about to appear from the drifting seedlight. Standing beneath the fluttering lantern glow, TD and Pochi gazed into the hush of the seedlings swirling above. Slowly, the air shimmered and formed the Dream Postmaster, gentle presence spinning from glowing seedlight, its warmth felt without ever being seen. The friends blinked in wonder, sensing kindness all around them, hearts beating softly in the soothing magic of this extraordinary meeting. The Dream Postmaster lingered between the tall sweet grass, its presence a soft whisper of light and comfort. Without a face or form to see, only a swirl that shimmered, it radiated understanding. TD shifted closer to Pochi, ears perked in curiosity. Pochi breathed slow and deep, whiskers twitching as they listened, ready to hear words woven from wind and wishes, spoken gently by the meadow's wisest listener. The Dream Postmaster's voice felt like a breeze stirring the meadow at twilight, gentle, low, and warm. It greeted TD and Pochi with patient kindness, honouring the wishes they brought. Little ones, it seemed to say, every dream entrusted to the wind arrives in its own time. TD lowered his head in respect, while Pochi let out a soft purr, soothing their nerves in the radiant hush. TD and Pochi listened, paused still, as the Dream Postmaster invited them to share their dandelion wishes. The friends recalled every tiny hope collected in the meadow, every soft dream whispered into the cool dusk. Together, they held out their gathered seeds, an offering of trust and warmth. The Postmaster's swirling light shimmered approvingly, as if gathering each wish close within its glowing embrace. With the Dream Postmaster's encouragement, TD spoke first. His voice quivered like a faint breeze, steadying as he recalled each bedtime wish, hopes for gentle sleep, wishes for courage, yearning for comfort. The Postmaster listened, silent but deeply attentive, and TD felt his fluttering thoughts slow to become gentle and clear, as if the wind itself was listening with loving patience. Next, Pochi stepped forward. Carefully, the striped cat breathed in the meadow air, thinking of each wish gathered on dandelion clouds. Speaking in a soft melody, Pochi shared dreams for adventure, gentle dreams of laughter, hopes for quiet strength. The Postmaster's shimmering seedlight glowed a bit brighter as Pochi spoke, the air humming gently with approval and care amid the sparkling stillness. The Dream Postmaster thanked TD and Pochi with a quiet rustle on the wind. Every wish is precious, it seemed to say, every dream a spark waiting to grow. Its words floated around them like the chime of bells in distant twilight. The friends sat side by side, feeling their chests fill with calm, as if the very air was stitched with sleepy magic and kindness meant just for them. Wrapped in gentle comfort, TD and Pochi were invited to listen with their hearts, beyond just their ears. The Dream Postmaster's presence wove a spell of safety around them. Soft seedlight twirled above, and in that swirling calm, both dog and cat slowed their breathing, focusing on the hush between sounds. Every wish felt cradled, every story whispered in peaceful circles. The meadow felt endless and quiet, the perfect place for wishes to be heard. The dream postmaster shared that listening is a gift they could carry anywhere. When friends listen with open hearts, even the smallest voice is cherished. TD pressed his nose into the cool grass, content, while Pochi curled her tail around herself, feeling the truth of those words settle deep inside her. As the lantern lights flickered, the air filled with sleepy calm. The dream postmaster explained, each time a wish is gathered, its hope drifts quietly on the wind until it finds a home. TD and Pochi imagined gentle dreams soaring high above the meadow, travelling softly to other sleepy children, filling the night with kindness and wonder, one dandelion seed at a time. The friends learned how every wish matters, no dream is ever too small to be heard. TD's tail wagged slow and steady, while Pochi purred, letting the quiet wisdom take root. The dream postmaster's seed light shimmered brighter, as if smiling in gratitude for their listening hearts. In that meadow hush, hopes felt safe, and every whisper of a dream was given a gentle, loving home. A gentle breeze curled around their paws as the dream postmaster shared more. Some wishes are quiet, some bold, yet all deserve kindness. Listening patiently means trusting the wind to carry even the tiniest seeds. TD glanced up at the glowing seed light, feeling both small and protected, while Pochi watched dandelion puffs swirl, comforted by the promise that each dream would be cherished. To help the friends remember this moment, the dream postmaster taught a calming breath. Breathe in, it whispered, like filling up with the golden glow of the meadow. Then breathe out, slowly, just as softly as a dandelion drifting free. TD and Pochi tried together, their worries floating away on the soft wind, replaced with warmth and gentle gratitude under the watchful seed light. Every time TD and Pochi breathed with the dream postmaster, they felt lighter and sleepier. The wind chimes in the distance matched their paces, low, soothing, and soft as a lullaby. A gentle radiance from the postmaster swirled softly, wrapping the friends in layers of peace. Under the near-night sky, dog and cat relaxed, hearts full, as dreams quietly blossomed in the dusky air. The dream postmaster told them that being a good listener is as magical as gathering wishes sometimes. Sharing silence is its own special gift. TD and Pochi sat in the hush, paws touching, feeling a calm togetherness. They realized that in moments of quiet, they could still hear sleepy dreams, soft as wind chimes on a distant breeze, whispering the world into gentle evening. A ripple of seed light curled around the friends while the dream postmaster spoke of trust. Give your wishes to the wind and trust that they will reach where they are needed. TD nodded slowly while Pochi's eyes gleamed with hope. Their hearts, once busy, became still. The night's softness wrapped around them, and every hope felt lighter now, ready to float through the starry air. With the dream postmaster's gentle guidance, TD and Pochi learned that listening is an act of care, linking the hearts of the giver and receiver. As they practiced, the meadow seemed even dreamier. Petals glowed gold, lanterns flickered, and the world hushed for stories yet untold. Each wish became a soft promise, swirling quietly between friends, joining sleepy breaths in shared nighttime magic. The friends found joy in sharing not only their wishes, but also the wishes of others who couldn't yet speak. Pochi, cradling the tiniest dandelion parachute, sent it gently to the postmaster, honoring invisible hopes. TD watched, understanding that kindness spreads, even when no words are spoken, like a warm light moving silently across the peaceful meadow at dusk. The dream postmaster left a final lesson for TD and Pochi. Whenever the wind sighs or chimes sing, that is the voice of hundreds of dreams calling patiently for gentle ears. The friends promised to listen carefully, no matter where they wandered, knowing dreams often travel quietly, and all they need is a little kindness and time to find their home within each heart. The seed light's glow faded softly as the dream postmaster prepared to drift away, trust beautifully woven among the friends. TD and Pochi felt their spirits lifted, sleepy but joyful, hearts brimming with invisible wishes. With every slow breath, they promised to honor dreams both big and small, just as the postmaster had shown them, beneath the calming hush of the twilight meadow. As dusk deepened, TD rested his head softly beside Pochi. The gentle hush lingered as the dream postmaster faded into the swirling lantern glow. The meadow pulsed with silent magic, as if hundreds of dandelion seeds whispered thank you to the wind. With peaceful smiles, the friends closed their eyes, feeling the safe warmth of listened dreams across the quiet, glowing grass. TD and Pochi breathed together, remembering to listen and to cherish each dream. Even as the dream postmaster became a subtle shimmer on the breeze, the lessons remained an endless, gentle guide in their hearts. The meadow's quiet comfort wrapped them as they slipped nearer to sleep, comforted by everything they had learned. Each heartbeat echoed with the delicate promise of dreams yet to come. Cradled by twilight, TD and Pochi lay side by side, held by the calm gift of the dream postmaster. Dandelion wishes sparkled and drifted, carrying hopes, stories, and sleepy magic into the gentle night air. As soft chimes sang overhead, the friends drifted toward dreams, comforted by the peaceful truth every wish is heard, every dream can find its home beneath the stars. Chapter 7. The Art of Careful Listening. TD. The Pomeranian and Pochi, the gentle American shorthair, enter a meadow bathed in the soft glow of dusk. Wind chimes sing quietly in the background, their notes floating on calm air. The friends pause, taking a slow breath together, feeling the hush of the evening. Tonight, their task is to truly listen. Every wish carried by a dandelion seed holds a story waiting to be heard. Guided by the shimmering trails of dandelion seeds, TD and Pochi sit quietly beneath a softly glowing lantern. They close their eyes, inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly, letting the gentle sound of chimes blend with their breathing. The world seems to slow down. TD's fluffy ears twitch at every soft whisper the seeds carry, and Pochi's tail curls gently with anticipation, each moment drawing them deeper into attentive stillness. A gentle breeze brings the first wish-laden seed drifting towards them. TD lifts his nose, listening for the small, hopeful voice held within. Pochi's whiskers quiver as she softly exhales, letting her own worries float away like petals in the wind. Together, they open their hearts, patient and calm, giving the seed's wish all the time it needs to unfold. In this serene moment, listening becomes an act of warmth and care. The friends watch as another seed lands softly between their paws. TD listens with his head tilted, while Pochi closes her eyes to focus more deeply. They hear a wish, just a whisper, about a child hoping for a comforting dream. With a gentle nod, Pochi mirrors TD's stillness, learning how patience draws out hidden feelings. The air is filled with trust as they honor every wish with gentle attention and kindness. Wind chimes sing softly above, and TD gives a gentle breathing prompt. Inhale quietly, feel the coolness. Exhale slowly, letting calmness nestle in your chest. Pochi listens, her own purring breath making the world feel softer. Together, dandelion wishes drift into their paws, and they understand that each one takes time to bloom. They learn to let silence be a friend while every secret is spoken gently in their presence. As the golden sky glows brighter, a cluster of seeds swirls around them in a playful dance. TD and Pochi practice breathing in the hope each carries and exhaling empathy into the gentle dusk. Slowly, they realize that listening is not just about hearing wishes, but feeling them too. Their teamwork grows stronger, every movement slower and more purposeful, echoing the message within the wind chimes. True listening comes from the heart. TD notices how carefully Pochi listens to the tiniest wishes that trickle from the seeds. He watches her face soften, her green eyes shining with quiet care. Pochi learns from TD's steady patience, grounding every moment with a calm breath. Together, they begin to hear every wishes, meaning even the unspoken ones. Through a tapestry of wind chime melodies, they discover that gentle mindfulness makes each dream more vivid. A gentle hush settles over the meadow, and the friends breathe in the scent of dusk. TD prompts Pochi to listen not only with ears, but with her heart feeling the soft hopes woven in each seed. The wind chimes echo their slow breaths, guiding them into deeper focus. Slowly, they lift another dandelion wish and practice patience, letting time stretch so the wish can blossom tenderly in the calm embrace of evening. With each passing moment, TD and Pochi become more attuned to every sound, the faint sighs of seeds, the soft sighs of their own breathing, and the shimmering chimes in the air. Patience weaves them closer together, teaching them that empathy grows quietly, like a flower in moonlight. They wait, silent and present, until each seed's wish finally feels safe enough to be heard, gently lighting their hearts with understanding. As they listen together, TD and Pochi notice how their quiet presence makes each wish bloom brighter. Pochi purrs softly, and TD nestles closer, offering warmth. The glowing lantern casts a gentle halo over them, its light reflecting their gentle teamwork. Through this mindful listening, they learn that patience is not only about waiting, but about offering time and space for each dream to find its voice. TD recalls a gentle breathing cue. Inhale peace, exhale any rush or noise. Pochi follows along, her whiskers tingling with anticipation. The two friends let go of distractions, focusing only on the seed floating before them. Their senses sharpen, every sound and feeling magnified under the glowing sky. In this quiet ritual, they discover that careful listening is a gift tone they can give even to the tiniest bedtime wish. Another dandelion seed lands at their feet, its wish nearly inaudible. TD and Pochi sit very still, waiting as the wind chimes prompt a deep, unhurried breath. The wish emerges, gently a child longing for a kind friend to share dreams with. With empathy, the friends listen without interrupting, showing the seed how much its story matters. In this magical silence, every wish feels cherished and warmly welcomed. A breeze stirs, making the lantern's light flicker. TD and Pochi let the rhythm of their breath match the wind chimes, finding calm within the gentle sounds. They realize that sometimes listening means waiting, giving wishes space to become clearer. Through quiet teamwork, they nurture each seed, learning that understanding grows slow and bright. In this softness, empathy blooms, weaving a gentle connection between every dream and every listener. TD glances at Pochi, noticing how she hums softly to soothe the nervous seeds. Pochi learns from TD's silent, steady presence, a reminder that not every wish needs words. The wind chimes ring in time with their patient breaths, blending calmness with encouragement. Together, they trust the process, letting mindfulness guide each action. Every wish, no matter how small, is heard and held gently under the glowing sky. As seed after seed arrives, TD and Pochi find joy in moving slowly and quietly. The wind chimes become their gentle guide, reminding them to pause and be fully present. Every breath, every shared glance strengthens their friendship and their ability to listen. Through the comforting hush, they learn that careful listening is a powerful act of kindness, making even the shyest dreams feel seen and valued in the starlit meadow. The soft glow of dusk deepens, painting gentle shadows across the meadow. TD stretches, prompting another slow, calming breath. Pochi curls her tail, sending reassurance into the cool air. With every new seed, they repeat their ritual listening, breathing, waiting, understanding. Their patience creates a safe haven where each wish can grow. Together, they discover that practicing empathy lights up the quiet world, connecting every dream through the art of listening. Wind chimes swell, as a particularly shy wish drifts down. TD and Pochi wait without a word, letting gentle silence work its magic. Their calm presence encourages the wish to share its story. Pochi purrs encouragement, and TD gives a tiny tail wag of support, showing that kindness needs no explanation. In the stillness, they realize listening means giving wishes space to trust and bloom at their own perfect pace. Moving gently among the dandelion seeds, TD and Pochi become quiet ambassadors of bedtime comfort. They accept each wish with unhurried grace, allowing the wind chimes to set a peaceful rhythm. Every breath and every soft sound strengthens their resolve to be mindful, patient companions. By letting go of hurry, they create room for empathy to grow, learning that the smallest acts of listening can light up the world's gentle corners. A lull settles, and the soft glow from the lantern reflects off sleepy dandelion fluff. TD gives a sweet breathing prompt. Inhale the dreams floating by, exhale warmth back into the meadow. Pochi stretches, feeling peace settle over her heart. Together, they understand that careful listening is an act of love, and that patience is the soil where understanding grows. Under the glowing sky, they promise to listen fully to every wish. TD and Pochi's teamwork thrives in the quiet, sharing soft glances and silent encouragement. The wind chimes remind them to breathe in hope and breathe out calm. Each seed's wish is honored with gentle attention and kind patience. Together, they find that mindful listening under the hush of evening transforms the meadow into a place where every dream is welcome. The world slows and their friendship shines, showing that care deepens with every heartful pause. The glowing sky shifts to deeper hues as they complete the last wishes of the night. TD and Pochi look at one another, feeling gratitude for what patience and empathy have taught them. They share a slow breath inhale, exhale letting the wisdom of tonight settle in their hearts. Listening carefully, with no rush, has brought them closer and made them better guardians of dreams, ready to bring warmth to every new bedtime wish. TD watches Pochi gently cradle a final seed, both staying as still as moonlit stones. With the wind chimes lingering in the air, they listen one last time, deeply, patiently. The wish unfolds quiet and bright, like a tiny lantern glowing warmly in their care. Knowing their quiet teamwork and gentle mindfulness has helped, they let contentment fill the soft dusk as the last dream finds its way home to the dream postmaster. With all the wishes listened to and the seeds ready for journey's end, the friends take a final, calming breath together. The lantern's light soothes their spirit, and the wind chimes offer a gentle, steady lullaby. TD and Pochi bask in the peace that comes from careful listening, knowing they've given each wish the attention it truly deserves. Patience and empathy, practiced under the glowing sky, leave their hearts full as the night deepens. As the meadow quiets, TD and Pochi rest side by side, cherishing what they have learned. The wind chimes fade softly, carrying every listened wish upwards into the night. They reflect on the chapter's lesson: the art of careful listening requires patience, empathy, and gentle presence. Under the glowing sky, the friends know their mindful care has made bedtime wishes bloom, preparing them to greet every new dream with open hearts tomorrow. Chapter 8. Gifts on the Breeze. In the gentle twilight, TD, the Pomeranian, and Pochi, the American Shorthair, sit together, holding bright dandelion puffs between their paws. The air is calm and filled with the promise of dreams. Tonight, their special task is to send wishes spiraling up into the deepening sky, one breath at a time. Each wish will float higher, becoming part of the soothing nighttime breeze. TD takes a breath, soft and slow, holding his dandelion close. He whispers a wish into its seeds, eyes shining with hope. With a gentle exhale, he releases the seeds, watching as they sparkle gently in the dusk. The dandelion fluff lifts on a glowing breeze, carried upwards by the soft wind, like tiny stars joining the night. A feeling of warmth settles as he watches his wish drift away. Pochi, the cat, gazes at TD, then closes her eyes for a moment of quiet. She memories a gentle wish, something sweet and tender, and breathes it softly into her own fluffy dandelion. With a deliberate, calming exhale, she lets the seeds go. They float gently, joining TD's wish in the sky, the breeze wrapping around them like a gentle hug. Each departing seed brings peaceful comfort. Side by side, TD and Pochi take turns, breaths syncing with the soft wind. The meadow glows faintly in the background, while each dandelion wish lights up briefly before lifting away. The air sparkles with new trails of light, creating tiny pathways for every dream sent on the breeze. Their hearts feel lighter with every glowing seed, their friendship strengthened with each shared moment of quiet hope. The dreamy wind becomes a gentle current, cradling the seeds as they rise. With every exhale, TD and Pochi watch as their dreams are gently taken aloft. Some seeds twirl around each other, dancing in the calm violet dusk. Others drift independently, their twinkling trails tracing patterns across the twilight sky. In this peaceful meadow, every wish feels safe and cared for, embraced by the night air. A soft chime rings in the distance, blending with the sound of the breeze. TD's ears perk up, and Pochi's whiskers twitch at the gentle melody. It's as if the wind itself is celebrating their wishes, encouraging more dreams to join the journey upward. For a moment, everything slows their breathing, the wind, even the light. The world feels smaller and kinder as their wishes rise on the breeze. TD gathers one last dandelion, tiny paws gentle and careful. He closes his eyes, reflecting on the day. With heartfelt intention, he makes one more wish for those he loves, family, friends, and anyone needing kindness. As he exhales steadily, the seeds rise with the glowing breeze, their light weaving through the air, joining a constellation of heartfelt hopes above the meadow. Pochi watches in admiration before selecting a fluffy dandelion of her own. She takes a deep, calming breath, feeling comfort fill her chest. In her heart, she makes a wish for peaceful sleep for those near and far, her voice silent but full of hope. With a gentle purr, she releases her seeds, watching as each one glimmers and coasts into the sky, joining the gentle ballet of drifting dreams. As more dandelions are released, the meadow becomes alive with tiny orbs of light swirling gently above. The flickering seeds mimic fireflies in the soothing dusk, weaving slow, graceful arcs through the air. TD and Pochi take turns, each release a soft rhythm, matching the tranquil heartbeat of the evening. The wind chimes and glowing seeds make the world feel magical and unhurried. TD glances at Pochi and they share a gentle smile, knowing their wishes are carried by the same breeze. The comforting hush of the twilight wraps around them. Above, the sky receives the dandelion wishes, becoming a tapestry threaded with hope. The soft, slow movements of the seeds mirror the calm, steady breathing of two friends, connected by kindness and the gentle wind guiding every dream. A gentle hush settles over the field as TD and Pochi continue their quiet ritual. Each wish seems to weigh less as it leaves their paws, lifting their spirits just as the seeds lift into the air. The wind feels especially kind tonight, wrapping around them as if to promise that every dream, no matter how soft, will find its place in the vast, starry sky above. Pochi lets out a soft, contented sigh as the seeds swirl past her. The wind plays with her fur and whiskers, making her feel cared for. She turns to TD, and together they watch the twinkling parade drift higher, the last glimmers dissolving gently into the dusk. Each moment is slow, deliberate, and peaceful, a pocket of calm in which wishes feel possible and all worries begin to drift away. Their meadow feels like a haven sheltered by shimmering trails and wrapped in the quiet sound of wind chimes. TD and Pochi each close their eyes, taking deep breaths to match the rising seeds. As they sit together, paws resting softly on the cool grass, they imagine each wish settling somewhere far and warm, guided by the gentle wisdom of the nighttime breeze to those who need comfort most. A moment of silence hangs between them, full of meaning. The soft breeze carries the scent of dandelions and the gentle hope of new beginnings. TD and Pochi breathe together, their thoughts light and peaceful. The meadow glows with the soft trails of their dreams, and each inhale and exhale helps them let go, trusting the wind to deliver their heartfelt wishes far across the starlit world. Above them, the glowing seeds gather in swirling patterns, creating gentle shapes that fade into the dusk. TD imagines the wishes each one carries, whispering softly to himself, thankful for this calming ritual. Pochi, curled close beside him, purrs quietly, her heart full as the seeds vanish into the purple sky. The breeze, steady and soothing, promises that every wish is heard and cherished tonight. Though the meadow is quiet, the breeze is alive with gentle songs each note, a whisper of comfort. TD listens with his whole heart, feeling happiness in the simple act of sharing these quiet moments. Pochi, ever perceptive, stretches out, her eyes reflecting the shine of the drifting seeds. Together, in this peaceful place, they learn that sharing hopes makes them lighter and the night softer for all. With every glowing trail released on the wind, TD and Pochi feel more connected to the world around them. The seeds, now far above, are like little messages carried to the dream postmaster. In this tranquil ritual, the friends discover that letting go of their wishes is not about losing them, but about trusting the breeze and believing in the gentle magic of hope, fluttering free beneath the stars. A gentle wave of wind swirls around the meadow, picking up the pace as twilight deepens. The seeds are carried just a bit faster, their glowing trails mixing into woven patterns above. TD and Pochi pause, cozy and unhurried, watching the display. The air is filled with possibility. Each flicker in the dusk is a dream set free, and each breath exhaled is another promise sent onto the breeze. Together, they imagine who will receive each wish, someone far away, longing for comfort, or perhaps a friend needing courage for tomorrow. Every seed is a hope wrapped in love, fluttering towards its own soft landing. As the sky darkens, TD and Pochi grow even more grateful for these moments. The peaceful meadow has become their stage for kindness, and their gentle wishes ride the night winds outward. The night air settles a little cooler, and the stars begin to peek through the twilight. TD and Pochi find themselves leaning into the wind, letting it caress their faces and ruffle their fur. The last seeds spiral upward, glowing warmly against the evening sky. As each one fades from sight, the friends feel lighter, their hearts wrapped in the gentle peace that follows, a loving ritual lovingly performed together. The meadow feels like a dream itself now, quiet and glowing with hints of dandelion seed. TD gives Pochi a soft nuzzle for comfort, and Pochi, in return, gives a delicate purr. They listen to the wind chimes, letting each note remind them of the hopes they have sent away. The gentle sound, the glowing seeds, and their shared breaths make their world peaceful and safe for one more night. As the ritual draws to a close, TD and Pochi gaze at the tranquil sky, feeling the calm settle into their bones. Their paws are empty, but their hearts are full. Each seed sent on the breeze has made the night a little lighter, the world a little gentler. With the gentle hum of the wind and lingering glow of dreams in the air, they know their wishes are now safe among the stars. Side by side beneath the star-kissed sky, the friends savor the quiet. Every wish released has connected them not only to each other, but to every dreamer under the night. The meadow holds their warmth, and the gentle wind chimes echo their hopes. The ritual of sending gifts on the breeze has brought them a sense of peace, readying their hearts for sleep and whatever dreams may come next. A final breeze sweeps through the meadow, gentle and reassuring. TD and Pochi curl up together, listening to the soft music of night and feeling safe beneath the stars. The dandelion wishes have drifted away, but the comfort remains wrapping them in a cozy glow as they begin to drift towards sleep. In the hush of the nighttime meadow, every breath is calm, every wish at peace, and every heart at rest. Chapter 9. Twilight Reflections, TD. The Pomeranian and Pochi the American Shorthair settle softly in the meadow as the evening's work draws to a close. The gentle hush of dusk gathers around them, mingling with the glow of lanterns and the lingering scent of dandelions. They pause together in the calm, feeling the soothing weight of the many hopes they've helped carry through the night's gentle breeze. Beneath the shimmer of drifting seeds, TD lets out a contented sigh while Pochi flicks his striped tail in quiet satisfaction. The meadow hums with a lullaby. Distant crickets and the soft rustling of grass cradle the friends in peaceful sound. As they look up, tiny lantern lights reflect in their eyes, a reminder of the dreams floating safely above, journeying toward the dream postmaster's care. Gratitude swells in TD's small chest. He thinks of every whispered wish he gathered on the gentle breeze, and every dandelion seed sent on its path tonight. Pochi purrs softly, sharing in this feeling, for both know they've played a special part in nurturing the dreams of many. Under the quiet sky, they sit close, hearts full and paws tucked into the soft meadow moss. Pochi glances toward TD, his eyes shining under the lantern's soft glow. They exchange a quiet nod, communicating an unspoken bond built through trust and kindness. Tonight, the air is threaded with peace. Every gentle breath in brings calm. Every gentle breath out releases the worries of the day. The field is a cradle for gratitude, nurturing all the dreams entrusted to them. Stars begin to twinkle into view, scattered across the indigo sky. TD and Pochi watch as the smallest wishes ascend on glowing seed trails, each one a silent promise carried by their gentle care. The two friends feel honored to help dreams take flight, both for themselves and for all who entrust their secret hopes to the dandelion wish post. Their hearts are as light as the seeds they send. As the meadow cools, a hush of contentment settles over them. Pochi curls his tail around his paws, the M on his brow glowing softly in the lantern light. TD nestles beside him, their warmth shared against the gentle night. Together they breathe in, slowly, savoring the sweet air. Lanterns bob gently in the breeze, casting dots of gold on the velvet grass beneath their resting bodies. TD thinks of the families who wait for sweet dreams on distant hills. Pochi imagines children whispering to seeds, trusting their wishes to the night. Therese comfort in knowing their simple acts have woven calm into countless hearts. Every dandelion seed became a messenger, and every sleep-filled wish found a caring guide. The friends linger in the hush, grateful for the stories they've helped shape. Soft wind caresses the meadow, rustling the last floating seeds on their journey. Pochi's eyes drift closed for a moment, listening to the faint wind chimes that dance on the edges of sleep. TD relaxes fully, allowing the deep peace of nighttime to settle in his fur. Breathing together, they find a rhythm, gentle and unhurried, matching the flow of dreams making their way skyward tonight. Lanterns sway gently above, painting soft halos of light over the two friends. The coolness of night soothes tired paws and weary whiskers. They recall favourite moments, a quiet giggle, a hopeful whisker twitch, the feel of dandelion seeds brushing their noses. For all that they've done this night, they feel not tired, but blissful. The liminal space between work and sleep is their treasured reward. TD opens his mouth and lets out a gentle yawn, his tiny paws stretching into the chilly night air. Pochi follows, pausing to nuzzle his friend's ear before curling up once more. The silence is golden, filled with the promise of good dreams ahead. They bask in soft light, the world slowing down around them, every moment a soft caress in the meadow's embrace. Pochi begins to purr, low and melodic, vibrating through the cool earth beneath them. TD listens closely, heart swelling with appreciation. In this quiet time, they recall the faces of those who trusted them with their wishes, the laughter of children, the hushed promises shared between loved ones. Each memory drifts like a lantern in the night, casting a warm glow on their brave, joyful hearts. A soft cloud of dandelion seeds floats overhead, shimmering as they catch the last rays of lantern light. TD and Pochi gaze upward, feeling a sense of completeness. Their small paws have played a big part in stitching dreams together under the vast sky. Each sigh and each deep breath settles their spirits further, allowing gratitude to blossom quietly between them, a promise that more wishes will come tomorrow. The air shivers with a gentle wind chime, sending ripples through the patchwork of moss and glow. With every breath in, TD and Pochi invite peace into their bodies. With every breath out, they let worries release into the night. The lantern's flame flickers softly, holding darkness at bay. In this cozy corner of the meadow, they feel protected, seen, and softly cherished for the kindnesses they've shared tonight. TD gazes at Pochi with gentle eyes, humbled by the trust they've received. The world seems smaller in this quiet moment. Boundaries dissolve between dreams and waking, between wish-bearers and seekers. Together, they are silent witnesses to hope. Surrounded by the scent of dandelions and the whisper of wind, they rest, content in their sacred task as keepers of dreams for another gentle night. The meadow glimmers, seeds turning slowly in the still air. TD leans against Pochi, and Pochi presses softly back. Both realize that the magic they've carried tonight is not just for others, but for themselves as well. They bow their heads, acknowledging the beauty in giving, in listening, in simply being present beside one another, as darkness draws its velvet curtain around them. Suddenly, a shooting star streaks over the horizon, its bright tail mirrored in every lantern's light. Pochi traces its path with curious eyes, while TD softly wags his plume-like tail. They wish silently, knowing that their own hearts are deserving of dreams too. The moment feels special, suspended in the hush, a small reminder that wish-bearers are never forgotten by the night sky. As more stars bloom overhead, the friends close their eyes in unison. A final wave of tranquility washes over them. The lamp's gentle glow casts their shadows into warm outlines on the grass. Their breaths grow slower, soft and sure, guided by the deep hum of night. The day's adventures are behind them, only gratitude, comfort and hope remain, coiling sweetly around their resting forms like the gentlest lullaby. Pochi dreams of withered wishes being mended by starlight, while TD pictures laughter rising like lanterns over the hills. Their imaginations weave together, threading hope through the darkness. They know the seeds they sent tonight will float toward all who need gentle dreams. In the quiet, they feel every bedtime wish still glowing, cherished and guarded by the love they've poured into this starry meadow. The breeze picks up once more, carrying new seeds on the night air. TD shifts closer to Pochi, nestling in the warmth of shared purpose and silent companionship. Lanterns above sway in time with their breathing, a soft signal that the cycle of wishes never truly ends. With hearts at ease, they are both caretakers and dreamers this night, cocooned by the care they show each other in their precious meadow. Time seems to slip away, blurred at the edges in this sleepy, sacred moment. Pochi and TD lose themselves in the melody of wind and crickets. Above them, one final lantern floats up, its light trailing behind as a promise that tomorrow's wishes will begin anew. The friends stay close, paws and tails intertwined, allowing the stillness to wrap around their gentle hearts as stars keep watch overhead. A faint dew dusts the grass, sparkling like a handful of memories left behind. TD and Pochi do not speak, for silence itself is a soothing friend. Their eyes drift closed, breath synchronizing in soft rhythms. The world is peaceful, slow and gentle, every part of the meadow humming with satisfaction. Their gratitude is a quiet hush, filling the space between their dreams and the peaceful night. Beneath the lantern's golden glow, the meadow feels endless, yet cozy and safe. TD and Pochi's spirits linger at the edge of sleep, buoyed by the faith given to them. Each lantern sways like a heartbeat above, a silent thank you for all their careful work. In this tranquil space, every wish seems lighter. The friends drift, the boundaries between the meadow and the dream world becoming gentle and soft. As the lanterns finally dim, Pochi offers a soft purr of goodnight, and TD responds with a sleepy nuzzle. The world beyond the meadow fades to a hush, holding its breath. The wishes sent tonight continue drifting, buoyed by hope and trust, while the two friends give in to restful dreams. Their hearts remain open, embracing every whisper carried on the quiet air, grateful for the gift of being awake in the gentle night. The last image before sleep is the meadow gentle, silvery and sparkling with dandelion wishes. TD and Pochi, caretakers of dreams, finally surrender to the embrace of night, paws tucked, breathing slow. Gratitude pulses around them, as tangible as the soft grass beneath. This story of twilight reflections ends, but the warmth of kindness stretches on in every heart carried by the dandelion wish post. Good night, dear dreamers. Chapter 10. Good night, gentle carriers. Night has settled fully over the soft meadow, painting everything in shades of violet and silver. TD, the gentle Pomeranian, and Pochi, the calm American short-hair cat, nestle together by the last glowing lantern. The air is peaceful, filled only with the quiet sounds of their breathing and the distant lull of the breeze. It is a gentle time for saying goodnight. The lanterns flicker softly, casting warm, glowing orbs of light around the two friends. TD lets out a small yawn, curling up even tighter, while Pochi gives a final gentle stretch before settling in close. The meadow feels calm and safe, a perfect place for dreams to wander. All around, the soft sigh of grass and subtle chime of distant seeds set a lullaby for the night. TD's eyes grow heavy as he listens to the hush of the breeze. Pochi's tail flicks slowly, her gaze growing soft as she watches the last dandelion seeds drift into the night sky. They both find comfort in each other's warmth, knowing they've sent every wish to the dream postmaster tonight. Their hearts are peaceful, wrapped in kindness and quiet joy. With each breath, TD feels lighter, as if sleep is gently tucking him in. Pochi presses her nose into her soft paws and lets out a calm sigh. The lantern beside them gives a final twinkle, then hums quietly, its glow soothing and sweet. The seeds ride the gentle wind, each one carrying a hope, a dream, or a whispered wish into the world of dreams. Calmness wraps the meadow, blanketing every blade of grass and every stone. As the seeds float upward, they seem to dance in slow, winding trails of light, drifting quietly out of sight. TD hears the hush of wings and imagines dreams arriving safely to where they're meant to be. For now, it's time for gentle stillness and the soft rhythms of sleep. TD and Pochi nestle closer together, feeling the gentle rise and fall of each other's breathing. The meadow glimmers around them, kissed by starlight and softened by the breeze. Their small hearts beat slowly, steady and calm, like a lullaby echoing through the night. As sleep calls ever more softly, the world around them quiets, waiting for morning's gentle return. A final seed drifts past TD's nose, carried on a thread of golden moonlight. Pochi blinks sleepily, eyes half closed, tracing the seed's path with a soft smile. All is well. The wishes have been sent. The dream postmaster is listening, and the meadow has become a cradle for peaceful dreams. Every worry gently fades in the safety of this calm, gentle night. TD hears the faint chime of dandelion seeds far above, a sound almost like the softest lullaby. Warmed by Pochi's side, he feels each breath grow deeper, slower, quieter. The lanterns have nearly dimmed now, letting darkness soothe tired eyes. The quiet between heartbeats is filled with love and hope as dreams begin to rise with the drifting dandelion seeds. The breeze stills, and every part of the meadow feels wrapped in a gentle hug. TD's ears twitch at the soft whisper of night, and Pochi nestles close, her fur tickling his cheek. Their friendship is a soft, glowing light inside them, spreading calm through every pore and whisker. Tonight, they rest with the firm knowing all wishes have found their wings. One by one, the lanterns flicker low, their light painting gentle shadows that sway over the soft grass. TD and Pochi's eyelids grow heavier. They can almost hear the murmur of distant dreams floating by. There is nothing to do and nowhere to go, only to rest now, letting soft hopes and gentle breaths guide them into a safe, lovely sleep. In the calm hush, the friends listen to the world's bedtime melody. Each chime of a seed feels softer than the last, echoing a promise of gentle dreams. Pochi's quiet purr blends with the breeze, while TD snuggles close, finding warmth and safety. This is the perfect moment to let go, to trust in dreams, and to surrender to peace as night fully unfolds the meadow. Far above, the stars twinkle, watching over TD and Pochi. The dandelion seeds float steadily upward, glowing faintly like tiny lanterns themselves. The meadow sighs in relief as all is calm. Pochi lets out a soft, contented sigh, curling into a tight ball. TD gently nudges her, a silent thank you for sharing this journey of wishes, dreams, and peaceful company together. Lanterns whisper their last goodnights as the world softens at the edges. TD and Pochi let their thoughts drift, untangling from the day's adventures. There are no more sounds but their own breathing and a distant, loving lull. The seeds, like little carriers of hope, disappear into the sky, promising that all wishes will be cared for tonight. Safety and sleep gently take their place in the night. Soft breathing and the gentle chime of seeds become the only lullabies as eyes close and dreams awaken. TD and Pochi give in to the stillness, cocooned by love, friendship, and the peaceful meadow. The world grows quiet, the only movement the drifting seeds in their wishes. With every slow breath out, the peacefulness grows deeper, welcoming restful dreams to find their way in. The dream postmaster waits beyond the horizon, watching the seeds float in and welcoming every wish with care. TD and Pochi trust that each hope will reach its destination, guided gently by the night. With the final flicker from the lantern, the meadow goes silent, holding the friends safely in its soft embrace. Rest follows, soft and sure, as sleep works its gentle magic. The meadows, once bustling with tiny breezes and glowing lights, now lies still except for the faintest movement of TD's and Pochi's gentle breaths. Night has woven its blanket over them, heavy and calm. The last dandelion seeds vanish into the starlit sky, and the entire world feels paused, suspended in this tender, dream-filled moment of quiet goodnights and caring thoughts. TD lets his last thoughts drift away like the seeds has sent, memories and dreams swirling together before sleep. Pochi purrs softly, a sound like the quiet, low hum of a lantern before it winks out. Both friends rest side by side, their hearts light, their work done. Snuggled close against the hush of night, they surrender gently to dreams, ready for a new day's beginning. A hush settles deeper over the meadow, pressing gently on every blade and flower. It is a peaceful pause, a closing lullaby for the two friends. TD is lulled by the warmth at his side and the memory of scattered wishes. Pochi, curled close, softly kneads her paws, comforted by the familiar softness of home. Together, they listen to the last whispers of the drifting lantern light. Night's softness cradles the friends, keeping worries far away. The seeds are long gone, carrying their bundles of hope and kindness into the unknown. TD's paws twitch in his sleep, dreaming of new wishes, while Pochi's whiskers quiver in peaceful contentment. Every living thing in the meadow seems held in a gentle hush, as if the world itself is breathing out, a long, happy sigh of peace. As they rest, TD dreams of new journeys and wishes yet to come, his thoughts light as the dandelion seeds that now float among the stars. Pochi's dreams are filled with cozy warmth and glowing lanterns, always guiding her safely home. The meadow's gentle energy weaves through their sleep, promising more adventures and more loving, wishful nights to come for the gentle carriers. A soft breeze returns for a moment, swirling gently above the sleeping friends. It gathers the last bits of lantern light and scatters them like stardust. TD and Pochi, lost in their dreams, are wrapped in this loving calm. Between their tiny breaths and the sweep of night, the meadow stays watchful and kind, promising to protect its gentle carriers until morning's very first glow. In silent comfort, TD's dreams bubble with laughter and hopes granted, the feeling of Pochi close beside him. Pochi, too, dreams deeply of seeds, lanterns, and the warmth of togetherness. All around, the meadow is a soft, living lullaby. The wishes will travel far, but tonight, peace finds both friends. The dream postmaster hums gently in the distance, watching over all who sleep. Somewhere in their dreams, the seeds finally arrive at the dream postmaster's door. Every wish is received with gentle care, and a promise of sweet dreams come true. TD twitches gently, curled close to Pochi, wrapped in comfort. As the sky grows deeper and the last lantern glow fades, the meadow and its gentle carriers surrender completely to rest, held by night's unwavering kindness. So the chapter closes with TD and Pochi sleeping warmly side by side. The meadow glows softly, still alive with the memory of wishes sent on wind's breath. The lanterns rest, the breeze hushes, and seeds have become dreams. Good night, gentle carriers. Rest now, and let your own dreams fly free on the calm night air, safe in the promise of a new dawn and another adventure to come.